Welcome all to this much awaited 1 hour webinar debating under the theme Digital Signage in a Post-COVID World. I'm Niloy Banerjee, editor, Ucha Relay, the moderator for today's discussion. I welcome you all today. The webinar is powered by iBase Technology and organized by Times Tech Print Media. Organizations across the globe are already making excellent use of digital signage technology in unique ways that trend is reckoned to continue on its upward trajectory in 2022. From retail, hospitality to real estate, construction, education, entertainment, and military, there isn't an industry in the world that hasn't found innovative ways to integrate modern digital signage technology into their operations. In this webinar, we have one of the leaders in the digital signage technology, iBase Technology. Welcome you. Our speakers for the day are Venkatesh Sanjeeva from Radiant Signage. Venkatesh is the founder and managing director of Radiant Signage Private Limited. He oversees the administrative and technical operations of the company. His career spanning over 28 years in information technology and digital information solutions. His thirst for knowledge has no bounds. Second, we have Joseph Praveen. He's a business development manager from iBase Technology. Joseph has been overseeing the business and operations in South Asia and Middle East regions. With over 12 plus years of experience in various sales customer service positions, he has extensive product and marketing knowledge in the field of industrial PC. Next, we have Murali Krishna, Director,
Right.
Radiant Signage. Murali Krishna is the Director Operations of Radiant Signage Private Limited. He heads sales and operations from Gurugram. His career, spanning over 30 years in information technology, has been advocating digital signages for over the last 14 years. He worked with Scala Digital Signage Services India Private Limited as Associate VP Vice President. This next minutes of presentation is more interesting as Venkat will take us through a quick presentation. Venkat, the dais is all yours.
Thank you, Niloy. Good morning to you all. We from Radiant Signage, iBase, and Times Tech welcome you all into this new normal. This concerns our social norms, meaning patterns of behavior, aspirations, and attitudes. Today, we speak about the digital signages. At Radiant Signage, along with iBase media players, we bring out innovative, immersive, ingenious, inviting technology to promote your brand and products. The rapid migration to digital technologies driven by the pandemic will continue into the recovery. Incorporating digital signage into your business model during COVID-19 is a smart move that can help your business stay competitive and relevant during these difficult times, and as society comes face to face with the new normal. We are active in verticals. We are in retail, healthcare, hospitality, museums, transportation, public institutions, industrial production, facility management, and education and corporates. So let me just take one quote where how digital signages could actually leverage for corporate communication vis-a-vis to industrial production also. Display sales on market dashboards. They keep your employees and core members aligned with their marketing goals. Company graphs and stats representation, these show how to encourage employees and outsiders to take interest into your company. Now, though we have been speaking about social distancing, we are always there, what we call as into social media and hashtag walls. People want to know the social side of your company. What is better than running live social media or hashtag feed walls on your corporate digital signage displays? Industries, live news feeds and trends keeps the team and employees updated with the latest news related to the industry and showcase the latest announcements by your competitors. Real-time announcements, customer reviews, companies' achievements and awards, HR activities like birthdays and anniversaries, cautions, interactive digital books, and more is where you find digital signages playing an active role. We support you to get more attention, attraction, retention, and the bottom sales conversion too. A digital signage could be constructed using a signage, single display to multiple displays into synchronous and asynchronous formats in LCD and active LED displays into different sizes and formats. I would request Murali Krishna to showcase how he can give a solution into digital signages as short term, and then we move forward.
Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. The introduction of Venkatesh about digital signage in this pandemic was very much informative. Now we have created a small presentation, okay, like how these players, the media players of iBase, can be integrated with the various solutions. I'm just sharing my screen. Nila, you will have to give me access for sharing the screen, please. Can you?
Mr. Ashok, because he's the host, I guess. Mr. Ashok, if you can help with sharing the screen.
So this is a small presentation which tells you about integrating iBase media players with various standalone displays of video or video walls of LG or Samsung. Now, with the tremendous growth of active LED walls, indoor, outdoor. So we are partnering with Unilumen, wherein we are integrating iBase media players along with these solutions. And we can also integrate iBase media players with a customized kiosk. And we have a smart player, a cross-platform signage software, which we load into these media players, and that's how we control the entire content. Now, just having a brief discussion about what exactly is the digital signage. Yes, we know we are talking about iBase media players, but just a small description of what exactly is digital signage. So we have various components in digital signage, which comprises of displays, media players, the signage software. Yes, you need to have a good network, and the videos and the images which you're going to play on the displays. The digital signage is nothing but it is an attention grabbing where it is replacing the traditional posters, and it has software and hardware. Now, as far as the hardware is concerned, yes, it comprises of two components. One is the display, and the second most important thing, which is actually running at the back, is the media players. Now, what we look from the media player? So we look for the media player, some important points like remote management features. We look at the ease of deployment of the media players, the reliability of the media player, the scalability, and the serviceability. Now, Radiant integrates most of its projects with iBase media players, and that's how we are able to maintain these screens and video walls comfortably. Now, we work mostly in retail sector projects for video walls, LED walls, building of control rooms, experience centers. Now, indoor LED walls, outdoor LED walls, touch screens, and all these things. Now, I think there's a change and the drift towards LED walls as of now. Now, due to the high cost, size restriction, retail outlets, customized displays in both for displays as well as LED screens is becoming highly increasing. Now, providing the right content with the right resolution is the key. Now, Radiant integrates iBase players, which provides total flexibility to have a custom resolution which can be built with ease. Now, I have some case studies which we have done for various projects, which will help you, okay, to understand like how exactly these players can be integrated. Now, you know, most of the players in the market comes with a single HDMI output port. Now, here we have iBase, which we have multiple output ports which can be used for our LED walls and video walls also. People know only video walls, but even the same thing can also be integrated towards LED wall also. Now, this is a simple thing what we have done it for one of our client, which is Pantaloons. So they have 4 LED walls of same sizes, and the content has to be controlled on all the 4 screens in synchronization. Now, this is how the pictures look at. Now, here we are using a 4 output media player and connecting to all the screens and maintaining the resolution perfectly. And the output is fabulous. You have perfect synchronization on all the 4 screens, which are scattered, and from the control room, you can control the content the way you want it. Now, this is one more scenario in which how the content is being played. Now, similarly, we have another case study, which we have done it for a Hyderabad client, where we're using a 4 output media player, where the client has a LED on all the 4 sides. and we are using a 4 output media player of iBase for actually doing it. Now here, what we found out while integrating this with iBase is there is no stretching of content, no elongation of content, and this is very, very easily deployable. There's one more scenario wherein we have deployed SI624, a 3 output media player of iBase. So just a brief introduction. I mean, this is what I just wanted to give you a brief introduction of how the media players can be integrated. Now, maybe I think Venkatesh will take you to the detailed things like how it can be taken here. Venkatesh?
Yeah. Thank you, Murli. Like, as Murli just ran you through the gist, it can be a Herculean process coming up with the idea of creating a digital signage network, whether it's for revenue, branding, education, or information. It's complex and time consuming. This is where Radiant Signage with iBase come out with partnership to give you a world-class complete 360-degree signage solutions. And as a matter of fact, Radiant Signage today are the first to introduce 8-axis video wall mounting solutions. In 2017, we partnered with iBase for the full range of digital signage players and system products. And we introduced touch interactive accessories using the IR technology and nano grid foil for displays and video walls. And I would take it forward from here to give it to Mr. Niloy. Please, all yours.
Thank you, Mr. Molly. Thank you, Mr. Venkat, for your insights. It was indeed quite understanding about the digital signage from scratch. So without wasting the next few seconds, I would like to now invite Joseph Praveen. The gentleman is the Business Development Manager, Asia Middle East Regions for iBase Technology. Joseph, the space is all yours.
Thank you, Niloy, and welcome everyone to the presentation today. So I'm going to run through you a presentation about what iBase is about and how we do it in India and all those things. And also we're going to present to you about the new product that we're going to launch in here. So I think Ashok, could you help me with the presentation, please? Thanks. Thank you, Niloy. Hello, everyone. It's nice meeting you all in this virtual event. In this presentation, we will try and understand how COVID-19 pandemic has reshaped the industry trends, especially with digital signage, and how the industry will adapt to the new normal culture. The world we know is not going to be the same as before, hence change is inevitable. iBase Technology, pioneering digital signage industry, has come up with innovative products, and I'm happy to share those details in coming slides. I'm pretty sure that it's going to excite you. Impact of COVID-19 pandemic in the global retail industry. The pandemic has clearly impacted in-store consumer traffic caused by lockdown policies and other strict measures from the government. Moreover, the shopping and the purchasing behavior have drastically changed to online, touchless, and digital commerce. And drive-through services has been expanded to deal with more off-site dining and delivery pickup requirements. Digital signage in a post-COVID world. What are all the changes that we could expect during the space? Centralized and remote controls to avoid unnecessary travel to signage installation locations. Replace face-to-face communications by using signage messages to avoid human interactions. Communicate the latest information, social distance and cleanliness policies to customers before they even enter the space. So, digital signage opportunities in this post-COVID-19, what are all the opportunities that we can avail in this current scenarios and in the coming future? As a consumer, we will be participating in social distancing. Most user interfaces would be redesigned to eliminate the infection spreading. Here are some of the opportunities we can anticipate for more requirements from the markets. First is going to be touchless gesture control signage, outdoor signage, video wall signage, and self-service signage. So iBase has devoted more than a decade in digital signage products. and our products has been working tirelessly. I want to do this slide one more time. Is it okay? iBase has been devoted more than a decade in digital signage products, and our R&D team has been working tirelessly to bring the best of digital signage products that meets beyond expectation of our very dear customer. Here is a list of products iBase could offer for digital signage. First, we have categorized in different levels, starting with entry. We have three models in the entry level. We have mid-range, we have extreme performance, we have outdoor, we have a waterproof. It's like weatherproof and waterproof media players as well. So for iBase, depending on the applications, our sales team can suggest you the right fit for the products. So here are some of the laurels of awards bestowed upon iBase for producing best of the kind in different verticals. You may notice every year we have awards backed for digital signage products. So we have one of the best products when it comes to digital signage. Now, I would like to take you for the most awaited presentation slide, our newest launch, SI654N fanless signage player. So what's special about this player? This is a player that comes with iSmart intelligent energy saving technology with power on and off scheduling and power resume function, which is one of the key attributes features that digital signage market require. This player is packed with 4 by HDMI 2.0 with independent audio output. If you can see, most of our players comes with the default built-in hardware, EDID function, and we have it in SI654N as well. And we are also having a new function, which is HDMI CEC and a display monitoring function. I will have this function explained in detail in the later slides. It also comes with 2 by DDR4 3200 SODIMM dual channel, and maximum of 64 GB of RAM can be put into this player. And it also supports 4G, also it supports M.2 key for Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, or capture card options. This player is equipped with TPM 2.0, vPro, and watchdog timer. And it also comes with our value-added utility software observer hardware monitoring technology, industrial grade, robust, fanless, and compact design it is. SI654N is a fanless. It's an 8K digital signage player as well. So it can support 1 by 8K display as it meets the criteria 4 by HDMI 2.0 to attain 1 by 8K display, and it also supports 4 by 4K display, which is very important and very kind of a trendy at the moment. Everybody prefers to have this 4K displays and 8K displays to have the eye-catching advertisements and marketing to promote their products. So for iBase SI654N, which is a next generation video wall solution, it's industrial grade and it works 24/7 operations. From the look of it, you can see that it's very slim and compact design, good for space constrained environment where it can easily fit in. We have 2 variants actually. So one is going to be with the TDP less than 15 watts. So to have this variance is like to have maximum performance, we can use this kind of variance. And the second variant with the cooling fan. So for deploying of high computing performance signage, we have designed the other variant with the cooling fan. So it can sustain TDP more than 15 watt. That's like maximum can be 28 watt. However, it's still a compact and industrial grade to meet 24/7 operations. So we have the next slide, which I was talking to you about HDMI CEC remote control, something that new feature that we have been putting across into our players. CEC allows for display on and off remote control via HDMI, and hence we can control the monitor as well for power on and off function from the player. So you don't really have to send someone to switch off the monitor specially and also the player specially. So it all gives a command through HDMI CEC remote control feature. So next common feature that iBase always has it in our portfolio is hardware EDID emulation. which is EDID expands for Extended Display Identification Data. Is the information provided by a monitor to the video source describing the monitor's capabilities. From the given example, you can see with EDID function, the default display image is not restored. However, the rest of the display continues to work as it is. And without the EDID function, you can see that all the images get cramped and as shown in the image. Next one, we're going to look into this iSmart energy saving technology, which is kind of a utility function that iBase provides with our hardware. So this one helps the system to boot up even under extreme low temperature conditions, allows the MCU to restart the system after the power failure. It also helps with the power savings, and the last but not the least, the auto power on and off schedule, which is key function for the digital signage products as the retail stores. And next one, we're going to look into this hardware utility function, especially designed for hardware monitoring technology. So one is for the fluctuations, the voltage fluctuations, and then you have temperature sensors, you have fan speeds monitoring. So this is all inbuilt into our system, so which helps to monitor the hardware to make sure that it's all working properly. And the next one, I would like to take you through our success stories in India and of course across the globe. So we'll start. First one is going to be in LG. What we did is LG Experience Center. We used our SI626 media player, which is a multi-mode multiplayer, which has a 6 HDMI output, and we used and you can see the screen. So we did this Experience Center across the Delhi for LG. That's a 4K display, and we have done it for the 6 screens. And for the second one, we have done the same with a different player. What we have done is with the OPS, which is again in the LG Experience Center in Delhi. We use a single screen optimized displays, and we use IOPS. So it's more like a very cost-effective cable-less. It's like it goes into the slot, so it's very high reliable, and also gives you the long-lasting life. And of course, it works for 24/7 operations. So next one is going to be our success stories in Bengaluru, where we used in ECS. You can see from the screens that we have a VR experience for customers who walk in through the apparel stores for a smooth touch experience. So we used SI614 with the high graphic card performances, and this gives you the optimized resolutions, and also you can have the smooth experience when you stretch the screens and so forth. We have used 83-inch nanotechnology LG screen, and from this we were able to work with a media player to get the best of the best. And next success story, we're gonna see this in the airport of Norway for displaying airport flight schedules on total of 72 panels for dual sides. We have used 2 of our SI60E active for each side. So SI60E video wall signage player is a 12-port media player. And again, so it works 24/7, especially in the airports. It has to keep working. It's easy maintenance, and also it has a high reliability and a long life support. Next one, we have used it in the China for Shanghai Pudong Airport. We use to display ultra high resolution 8K advertisement messages on T1 and T2 terminals floors for the signage. And for the next one is for the we're doing it in the cosmetic stores in China, where we used for 63 port weight screens. We used high reliable ESI60E media player, which is again a 12-port media player. So we used to combine the players to give the enriched images and resolutions for the advertisements that we provided for the customer in the cosmetic store. Next one is going to be sorry, getting a call. How are we doing it one more time? Sorry. Display ad messages on 54 screens as a cube shape hanging over the ceiling in London Stock Exchange. Each side includes 9 video tiles, and there are totally 6 slides of SA658 video world player in there. So next one is for the supermarkets in UK, where we used for the digital menu board. So the supermarket used about 20 panels. So we used about 6 in the cafeteria for digital signage menu boards, 3 dual panels, and 4 panels in the takeaway. So basically, it's a combination of different numbers of panels. So we used SS58 video wall, which is a 6-port media player. It is slim, rugged, and it gives you smooth operations and 24/7 operations as well. Next one we have it at the kiosk. We used for in Singapore. So we used AMI 210. It's a fanless system, but still it does the job for a great, easily for a display of passenger information system. It's again a high reliable, and of course it works 24/7 operations. And the last one here I would like to share is for the electrical vehicle charging station signage, which is getting popular these days, as most of the people are turning to be driving across battery-based cars and scooters. So we use the self-service electrical vehicle charging station, which is in UK as well. It has a displays as outdoor signage with the charging station, which provides advertising messages to the people who use electrical vehicle charging services. So we used the SA12, which is an outdoor signage media player and can extend the temperature up to 60 degrees Celsius. So this is a perfect fit for this outdoor vehicle charging station. I would like to give a quick glimpse about iBase itself. So iBase is a Taiwan-based company having its headquarters in Taipei. iBase especially specializes in design and manufacturing of robust industrial PC products. Our strength comes from utilizing advanced cutting-edge technologies in manufacturing and comprehensive products lineup for a single display to entry, multi, and also extreme performance offerings. We also have iSmart, intelligent energy saving and observer remote monitoring technologies. We work with the industry's leading global design softwares developers to provide turnkey solutions as well. So for the worldwide support, iBase has their offices in UK, China, Japan, then you can have USA, Italy, and Singapore. Our HQ is in Taiwan, Taipei, and we have 3 manufacturing plant, which is also located close by to our HQ offices. It's still in Taiwan. And we can proudly say that all our products, 100% are made in Taiwan.
Well, Joseph, that was indeed a wonderful and interactive insight. Now, let's not wasting any more time, open the floor for the much awaited panel discussion, in which we shall be talking about the key facets of digital signage, India as a market, and why in this digital age organization should opt digital signage. The next segment is a 20 minutes panel discussion. And my first question is for Joseph Praveen. Joseph,
Yes.
if you can please elaborate to us about the 360-degree solutions from iBase for all the digital signage requirements.
It's a good question, Eloy. Thanks for it. And looking at it, iBase has been the pioneer in digital signage solution. We have strong technology foundation embarking for about 22 years in this industry with a well-seasoned R&D team. In this segment, iBase caters solutions from single output to multi-output, which is 24 outputs from a single media player, which puts iBase in the top spot among the competitors who tend to follow us usually. We work with the Radiant Signage team to deliver a complete 360-degree solution, starting with hardware installations, delivering full solutions to end user, I think Mr. Venkat will be an appropriate person to get into a complete details on how things are taken forward in India.
Mr.
Thank
Venkat,
you,
before
Joseph.
before
And
we have your answer in
yeah.
this, I just wanted to add up this question because the next question is for you itself. Also, the key opportunities if you see in the post-COVID times in this digital signage market, and also if you just can give few examples, maybe one example rather.
Oh, great. Fine. So as Joseph has mentioned, that we being their exclusive partners in India for high-based range of products, and Murli had run through the gist of how we provide solutions. It's a complete 360 degrees, right? We are very choosy about the products that we select for our customers. We initially sit with the customers, understand their requirement, what is it that they want, for how they want the signages effectively work for them, and the relevancy for their particular field. So it involves hardware, it involves software, and its connectivity, operations like installation and network maintenance, and content development, design, and finally it's the business. Finally, every business, whether it is an industry or an education or a retail, they would definitely look at some kind of an ROI, return on investment. So moving forward, post-COVID, that's a wonderful question from you, Mr. Nilay, about the opportunities that we look at. COVID-19 pandemic is continuing to shape the way businesses have been conducted, and we have been communicating through it. Organizations that once used printed signage and in-person communication have relied more heavily on digital communication methods over the past 2 years, and this trend is expected to continue. And the recent data shows that we have vaulted 5 years forward in consumer and business digital adoption. How we were just 3 years now, we have vaulted 5 years in front now. Partly due to COVID-19, advertisers are seeing the advantages of activating their campaign pragmatically, and OOH has become even more highly valued during these unprecedented times, since it is rooted in audience-based planning that leverages real-time data and local market intelligence. So that's one of the key opportunities for OOH to look into in this post-COVID era. Digital signage, as I told you, has a clear upper hand over printed or in-person communication. Let us take retail sector, hospitality, healthcare, airports, where digital signages are playing a pivotal role by keeping customers entertained and engaged with vibrant visuals that showcases different products, services, critical information, and more. The opportunity here is underlined. Not only digital signage plays indispensable role in providing the correct information to the customers, but it also helps in maintaining social distance, which is crucial in retail stores, malls, airports, railway stations, at many of the public gathering places. Digital signage has given new direction to customer experience, reinventing marketing strategies, and helping business scale new heights in at most unexpected ways. Another clear opportunity that I would put in is the ongoing disruption in retail sector through digital transformation of retail stores into smart stores, and the increasing demand for cloud-based software with dynamic content creation. Here, iBase and Smart Player signage software are the heart and brain for the network. The commercial segment for digital signage market is estimated to hold the largest market share in coming days by application. The growing adoption of digital signage products for advertising and content delivery is to increase the customer base and enhance customer satisfaction in retail, hospitality, corporate, and broadcast, healthcare, and even in government sectors too. So it's expected to fuel the growth of the digital signage market for commercial application, also the increase in the penetration of digital technologies in the retail and hospitality sectors. So it's expected to support the market growth during this reviewed period.
Mr. Venkatesh, if you can also tell us about the pan-India presence of Radiant Signage and how do you ensure the quality and environment management?
Well, you're touching us now. Great. So let me put forward, like, Radiant initially started off with one office operation headquartered at Bangalore. And as we give customers the 360-degree solution, right? I would put it in a very lucid term. Customer can come in any shape. He can get a glass. Okay, I would just showcase to you, this is my glass, and I can pour water. You can get into cups, you can get it into vessels, you can get it into drums or whatever the way you want. We will fill that up. Means we come up to your expectation. We are here to mold the digital signage as per your requirement and as per your desire. So that propelled us into opening up offices pan-India. And we have offices in Mumbai and Gurgaon, and we have presence in Hyderabad, Pune, Chennai, and Kolkata. And we are very active even in these 2-tier and 3-tier cities. And we always strive to provide qualitative products and upscalable solutions, as like Murali Krishna was telling, that we give them upscalable solutions to customers to keep them abreast with the changing technology. We are choosy of selecting our products. For that, I would say IBS is proof of our claim. As Radiant Signage is one point contact for customers, managing any kind of challenge is on us, thus giving customer 100% peace. So they can just rely, one small example is one of the largest retail stores in India. They had once bought a lot of displays from different vendors, but they were really struggling to maintain, including in the maintenance period, as they didn't know from which vendor they bought the display. Because we have been supporting them with IBS media players, we have been supporting them with installations, and we have been supporting them in their regular maintenance. We said, hey, look, don't you worry. We just took out all their data. We just made a small help desk. As and when there was an issue coming up, we saw to it that the respective OEM, whether it is from LG or Samsung or Panasonic, came through, they did the basic maintenance or replacement of panels and all this stuff for them. So the onus is on Radiant Signage. So we look at the customers to stay peacefully and give their entire stuff on us. We are there for you. Thank you.
Joseph, if you can tell our viewers about the IBS technology journey so far, and what are the marketing activities or the strategies are in the pipeline?
For iBase, I think we have gone through the presentation where I've come across and informed more on it. iBase has a stronghold in the global market, and we are the leader in the IPC industry. Our R&D team has been foreseeing things for the future, and they adapt to the latest technology. They bring innovation to the market. For India, it's in the pace of adapting to the new digital world. So we, along with Radiant Signage, provide a one-stop solution, as Mr. Venkatesh was just briefing you on it. So which is actually true, making it less hassle for the customer who are in the space of new adaptation. So we have ventured and hand in hand working with the big clients in India for the past decade. And we continue to strive every day to go beyond our comfort zone and to extend our support and help to make sure that customer is at peace of mind, which for iBase and for Radiant Signage, we have the same goal and same thoughts. So we drive on that. For the strategies and marketings, I think Mr. Venkat can pour in more ideas, because he's been the one organizing all the events and everything for iBase in India. So probably Mr. Venkat sir could assist me on that, please.
Well, yeah, with great support from Murli on the operations front, I would put in IBIS products have time and again have shown their mettle in indoor and outdoor installations. They're ideal for 24/7 operations in instances like for airports and at railway stations, where there's a continual usage of data between servers to displays which are being shown. So I would say count on iBase for reliability. Railways, metros, and defense establishments use iBase products today. Call them embedded computing, industrial panel PCs, industrial rack mount, digital signage players, and network appliances. So they have solutions right from entry level to mid-range, where in entry level we speak about a single port to multiple ports up to 24 ports in iBase. Like Mr. Murali was he'll shortly, he was showing you as an example about a case study of a multi-port media player being used. And iBase have shown that they can work in extreme conditions with extreme performances. And it's the functions like that the customers today they want something like fanless. They want segregated airflow, and they want wide temperature, and they want 4K video display. All these things have been met through iBase players. And iBase and with Intel support, we have been very actively been able to promote iBase product, like as Mr. Joseph's previous slide spoke about EDID, which is one of the most important function in our digital signages, where it works for QSRs and other multi-panel displays, wherein customers have really shown a proactive willingness, and they thumped and then say, hey, look, I want iBase. And there we go. So majority of our marketing has been taken care by the brand iBase itself because of its flow and its influence on its products that it's been giving to the customers over a decade now. And we have been associated with iBase from 2017, and we are very thankful that it has really helped our business also to take forward. And it's more like partners in convenience. So iBase has been doing a great job with their fantastic products, and Radiant giving complete turnkey solutions, and even the solutions whichever the customers demand, and we definitely pitch in. We give options to the customers what they can choose in for, and that's how we take things forward. Yeah, thank you.
We are just reaching to the last leg. So quickly with Mr. Murali, I just wanted to understand, and if you can tell our viewers about the journey of your partnership. And also, I would just add another question to it. The major sectors from which Radiant signage is getting the traction, so that we can just move ahead to the last slide.
Yes. Yeah. Thanks, Niloy. So coming to the partnership with iBase, yes, as Venkatesh has said, yes, we have been partnering with iBase for quite some years, and yes, we have broken some very good projects. And yes, the niche projects where the video walls, let it be the video walls, let it be the LED walls, whatever things are there. Yes, we have some very good products which iBase has, which we have deployed it, and all our customers are very happy. Now, coming to the segment which we are concentrating on segments mostly in retail. That's one of the major sectors which we are doing it. Now, it's a very mission critical segment, like which you can say that it's just like a control room sort of a thing, wherein in a mall or a retail outlet, the downtime for any screen or any video wall or any LED wall should not be there. So we are using these products so that, yes, the customer should not have any problem. Yes, we are very comfortable with that. And this is what I can say. So let it be most of the segments, like almost most of the retail segments which are there. Yes, we are using these products. Yes, definitely it is helping us. Now, that's what I can say. And in the future also, yes, we will get into some very good projects. And definitely with iBase being there, yes, we have peace of mind. And that's what I can say.
Thank you, sir.
Coming to the last point of time, as exactly the webinar is moving with as decided. So it will be the seat questions. So kind of a rapid fire for three of you gentlemen. And I would start with Joseph. So Joseph, the first question is for you. Can iBase help in integrating the system and be an integration partner?
Yes, definitely. See, iBase has been hand in hand working with the Radiant Signage for each and every projects that we across. See, media player is I could say like a heart of the complete system. So, but then we still need other peripherals and other things to go in for a complete solution. So that's where expertise like Radiant Signage comes into play. So that's where we partner with the right one. so they can bring us to customer in giving a complete solution. See, at the end of the day, customer is not familiar with all these things. It's us, it's iBase, it's Radiant Signage. Who knows what is what? And that's where we can pitch in our ideas, and that's where it takes us to the front level and giving them a complete solution.
Mr. Mulli, is there a big difference between digital and static and still signage?
Yeah, you know what exactly is a static signage, wherein only symbols and other things were shown earlier in malls or whatever it is. Now, people get bored looking at these symbols. Every time these people are showing the same symbols. Now, if they are replaced with digital, yes, definitely, whatever message the management would like to show it on that screens, yes, definitely it makes a lot of difference. Thereby, it attracts a lot of attention of the customers, let it be passengers, whatever it is. And it will be a focused attention. And definitely it will grab the customer's attention there. And you're going to have a wonderful message that gets into the mind of the people. Now, earlier, static signage is something where you see a symbol. Now, but when you see some video, it gets recorded in your brain. And definitely you're not going to forget that. So how the retail segment is actually using this digital signage is, they are actually using very 4K video or some sort of good content which is shown on the screens. And that's how when the audience are seeing those videos, definitely that gets recorded in their mind, and they're having more footfall. That is the ultimate bottom line. They're having more footfall. So that's how I can put it.
Also, Mr. Mulli, just wanted to add again, the question is for you, that what copyright restrictions apply to for these digital signages?
I didn't get you. What corporate restrictions?
Yes, corporate restrictions.
See, as such, there are no restrictions here. See, yes, we have one restriction, that is a budgetary constraint, which is there. Because when you want the best technology, yes, you will have to pay more. Fine. So India being a price-sensitive market, yes, initially we had a lot of glitches in actually promoting these products. But slowly it started picking up. Customers have understood the technology of iBase and the advantages what the media players of iBase have, and definitely they started implementing in the market, and slowly it is getting into the market. Yes, we see a considerable growth. What happened from 2017 to 2022? Yes, people have deviated much in this, and we see a very good business coming in the next 2-3 years.
I'm just having a question from our attendee, one of our attendees. If anybody of a gentleman can address that, how different is video wall different from LED lightings used for packets? Even LED lights can display content similar to video walls.
See, LED lighting is totally a different concept when compared to video wall. LED lighting uses very less resolution. Okay, coming to the video wall, yes, you have a 4K content, you have a 1K content, 4K content. People are talking about 8K content, which is possible here. Coming to the video, lighting part of that particular thing, yes, different colors can be displayed, right? Yes, that is always possible. Yes, with the basic version of iBase Media Player itself, you can display all the colors, whatever you wanted. See, for example, you have 2 or 3 screens where you want to have different colors that are put. Yes, we can always have that. By using the basic product of iBase. Yeah, by using the basic product of iBase. No problem at all. Yeah.
I hope we have addressed that question rather. So lastly, Mr. Joseph, the cost and scalability of iBase digital signage product and channel partner ecosystem, if you can highlight on that.
I'm sorry, I missed the last part. Can you
the iBase digital signage product and channel partner ecosystem of iBase?
How would I put it? See, for iBase, again, we're going back in the same thing. So for us, this innovation is quite important. So what we do is like we ensure that we just not focus on one part of the thing. Let's say only inside the video walls or things. So we go for outdoor, we go for extreme weatherproof weatherproof players. Like it can be waterproof, it can be, like minus 40 to plus 75 degrees temperature can withstand. So we combine the technology to ensure we address all the segments in the digital signage sector, not just focus on one particular place. So that gives us more kind of freedom to move around, because as India, like we have the temperatures varying from very extreme conditions can happen. Like in the north, it can be sometimes very cold, and south can be very extremely hot, and vice versa. So now that the trend is moving on, so we address all this kind of sector with the help of Radiant Signage, who's our partner.
Just one more question, which has quickly come from our attendees, that what is the power consumption of these equipments?
Power consumptions, I think Mr. Murli sir can elaborate.
Yeah, it's not much. It's not much. Okay, though we have multi-output media players which are there, it is just like what the computer output is. More than, I mean, it's not more than 130, 140 watts. So max to max, you will have 200 watts. That's the power consumption that's required. So
yeah, I would say even less.
Of iBase is, now people buy a lot of graphic cards, right? You have multi-output graphic cards like 2 output, 4 output, 6 output. The beauty of the integrator is now iBase is integrating these graphic cards into the system and providing a small form factor device which can be put at the backside of the screen and which is rugged, right? And it is so reliable that, see, the thing is, you have a very good technical expertise of iBase, which is integrated into the media player using the graphic card, giving a one-stop solution to the clients. This is what you need to understand. That's
I just want to add one more thing Murli sir has told. See, we tend to give you embedded solution. So it's like going to be very compact. So graphic cards, we're going to make it, we have the new editions of embedded graphic cards, which is like MXM modules. So these are very powerful ones, but doesn't absorb so much power actually, but then it does the job. Like if you want a 4K, 8K, you want to have smooth screen resolution running across, no problem, that can be done. But the power consumption is not going to be as crazy as that is going to be using a desktop thing with the graphic cards.
I think so. With this, we conclude, and it's perfectly on the time. It was a wonderful webinar. Thank you all for valuable time and making it indeed a seamless webinar. I believe the discussion has taken our audience towards a new vision and has enlightened the future prospects of digital signage. Hoping to meet you soon. Thank you, gentlemen, for your time for this 1 hour.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.